Hi guys, this is Snamcraft. Once again, welcome to the Deceived with StarCraft English commentary. This is going to be the continuation of the LadderNet series gameplay between Flash and random pro gamers on the internet. And today we have a very special guest. It is going to be a Chinese player. In fact, it is the #1 Protoss Chinese player of all time, or at least since 2013, as is claimed on his Wikipedia page. It's going to be Jan Hun or Jan Hun. I'm completely sorry if you're from China. I beg for your forgiveness. I completely botched his name. I don't know how to say it correctly. I'm from Vietnam, so maybe if you give me the Chinese character, I'll be able to say it, or at least know what his name means. But anyways, this is going to be, yes, that's right, Flash's is Jang Hun, and the map is going to be Radiant. This map, if you look at the map stats here, Radiant for Terran, wields a 51.4% win rate, so Flash has got a very small advantage going to this encounter. And you can see the map artifact at the bottom left of the screen. Looks like we're going to be having the two players spawning on the bottom side of the map, with Jan Hun spawning at the bottom left in the what is this, violet color. Is that even a color, violet? I think it's purple in English, right? Yeah, violet is French. And his opponent Flash is going to be in the red color at the bottom right corner of the screen. Yeah, Flash is continuing to show his dominance in LadderNet. He's ranked, continuously between 5 and 8 in the last week or so. So it's very, very strong, of course. These LadderNet rankings don't mean much, like I told you, in the Korean professional gaming community, because they don't make money from these LadderNet games, right? They make money from the stream games that are actually tournament related, so those pro leagues, or some more official series such as KCM, ASL, and maybe SCSL and so forth. They don't make money from playing LadderNet, so this is gonna be why we don't see that many efforts, I would say, from the pro gamers when they play against Flash. And this is evident in some of the games you've seen. For example, Best vs Flash, Besus vs Flash, Snow vs Flash, where the pro gamers are still just toying a little bit with the ex-god here. He's no longer the god of the 2024. He's kind of the god of the past here. But anyways, it looks like Jang Hun is going to be going for a very, very ballsy move here with 12 Nexus. His opponent is not scouting just yet in the right direction. He's going to be able to come back here with the SCV. Let's see if he's going to go for cross-map scouting. And just like the other game we saw between Flash and DeWalt, oh my god, Probe is gonna be seeing this SCV, and of course the SCV sees the Probe as well. So Flash is gonna be pulling everything he's got here, just like the game against DeWalt. If you haven't seen that, go and check out my LadderNet series. The link to the full LadderNet series is gonna be listed in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. So check out that game with DeWalt if you haven't seen it. But anyways, looks like Flash now will know his opponent is coming forward, and Jang Hun is gonna be making first zealot already. He's gonna start to make a Dragoon. Forge is coming down. He's gonna be going for Forge and not early Cybo here. Cybo is my word for cybernetics through what is the word? Cybernetics core. So I should say Psy-core, right? Cybo would be something like cybernetics robo. That would be weird. Okay, cannons going up in the front, so this will deter any kind of marine and vulture push. So knowing that, Flash is gonna skip completely the vulture, and he's gonna be going to the first tank. The pressure from Flash is not yet over, because the way to play this as Flash is to skip going for command center, going directly to tank and upgrade siege, but just walk over with, I don't know, 1 or 2 tanks, a couple of marines. We shall see. But if Jang Hun plays this correctly, he might have just enough to deal with this. Got his core. And this SCV is kind of damaged. This Probe is going to try to take it out, coming from both sides here. And let's see, looks like the SCV has died at the last minute. Very, very good from Jang Hun to kind of get a slight advantage against Flash here. These Marines are running around looking for that Probe, but not able to see it. We have a total of 6 Marine. That's a lot of dedication that Flash is pulling into this next battle here. The first tank is out, and siege mode has started already. We have 7 Marine, 8 Marine maybe. Flash is just kind of training. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to try to train this build for the upcoming SL. So I'm going to try to put my best into this attack. SCV is going to get pulled out here. We have 1 cannon, 2 Zealot. The second Probe is going to come out to scout. This other Probe is still hanging around here. We're going to be having, what is that, a shield battery? What the heck, what kind of star sense do we see here? Marine's going to pushing out, and Jan Hun sees the pressure. He's going to be super careful. This other Probe is not going to do anything. He's not even moving in to actually put a pylon here to stop the potential command center from going up after the rush is over. We have a total of 6 Marine, 1 tank. Siege mode is done. So it's gonna come out. We have the first Dragoon. Jang Hu, we need to engage before Siegeboard gets into the map here. It looks like the probes are pulling correctly because this probe is able to see the mineral patches here. With some of the probes are dying, and Zealot's gonna be backing up. Probes need to maybe come back to attack. The Dragoons need to do some shots here, and Tang Siegeboard is done. So like I told you, this attack is not gonna end just now. This attack will end a little bit later. The probe actually not do either go back to mine or go out to attack. What are you doing in the middle of nowhere here? It looks like he's forgot about these probes. They're gonna actually be used to the mine for like 30 seconds. They're gonna try to attack now. Tang has unsieged and probes are getting pulled out. This is not a perfect pull here because it kind of gets stuck in the middle. This Dragoon is gonna die here, so it looks like we're gonna be having 3 Dragoons. Where the Zealot, everything died already. Probe's gonna try to do some damage, and yeah, every single probe has got these. Tanks are still alive, and the Dragoons get pushed back. So it looks like the number 1 Protoss player from China is gonna be kind of facing a little bit of difficulty against the number 1, I don't know, good gamer from Korea here. We're gonna be having a bunker coming up. The number of Marine is still very high. Dragoons attacking. They kind of get glitched together with the probe. The probe is pulling terribly here, and it's going to be some probe action against the tank, but there's gonna be just 2 Dragoons remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I think that Jang Hu is still not good enough for the X-God. The X-God is just way too strong. And ni hao, 谢谢, and I will see you possibly in the next game because there's no way this tank could possibly get destroyed by that Dragoon, and that Dragoon has died. The tank has still got a lot of health remaining, 6 kills. What do we have? 3 get coming up, and GG from Jang Hu. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of StarCraft for Namcraft. See you soon, bye bye.